Hey, what's up, gamers, and welcome to another exciting episode of Heathen Cuisine 2, our current Going Medieval playthrough here on the Bears and Beans channel. Thank you all so much for stopping by. So I'm thinking this is episode 10. We've kind of hit a bit of a stalemate, right? We're still trying to recover from our, my stupid decisions, right? I'm thinking this might be the final episode. Definitely let me know what you guys think as far as what else I should be doing going forward. Right, because really all that's left to do is to just grow and upgrade. Challenge-wise, I mean, we proved that the corridor works. Traps are decently effective when you funnel into a certain area. But we're finding that enemies tend to like to try and stay as far away from possible. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know where to go from here. So we'll make this final episode. Just kind of give an overview. The design overall is fantastic. Obviously, if a trebuchet were to come in and start hitting up these houses, I mean, they would just get wrecked, let's be honest. But I definitely love the look. And I love with the trees now starting to populate. As the dead ones are popping up, I am chopping them out. So not too much going on there. We've got a good little field, good little bit of apple trees, tons of mushrooms popping up. Gotta love the swamp biome. Sorry, the marsh. Right, this isn't Minecraft. Yep, I'm, like I said, I just don't know where to go from here. I have been spending a lot of my time playing Helldivers 2. Probably a little too much time. And then I've been trying to get those game previews out for you guys, so definitely go check those out. Got tons of new games, right? So some of the videos are out. I've got some on the way. But the big thing that I really want from you guys, aside from being awesome, liking, subscribing, commenting, all that jazz, what's the next Going Medieval that you would like to see? What's the next big thing? Right? Do you want me to take on a challenge? Do you want me to take on a theme? Do you want me to just do a general long play where I put all of my skills and knowledge to the test? Right? Just go all out, hella hard. Or do you want me to take up some kind of challenge? Build a fortress on a mountain, or build up underground like the dwarves again, or, you know, do the little mole people thing that we did for the special and make a staircase of death. Who knows? I'm open to any of the ideas. Definitely throw them out there. Let me know in the comments. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and speed things up. We've got some houses that need to be finished built over here and over here. That way they'll be completely done. And we'll have a full situation for 14. As far as the cellar, that's actually a good question. Okay, so they're in the process of finishing up the expansion. Looks like just a couple more shelves over here, and then they should be good. But yeah, this whole T right here. So this whole thing and up right here. This is all food, fermentables. It's, you know, raw and cooked food, obviously, and then all textiles. Pretty much anything that goes on the shelves, medicines. You know, you got ice blocks on the floor to help keep the temperature down. This whole area is basically a giant refrigerator, and then you got general storage all out here with our little grate for our water runoff. Because as we've been digging this, a little bit of that swamp water does like to come on down. All in all, that is a gigantic cellar footprint. Normally, as you guys have seen, it's a lot of my playthroughs. When it comes to cellars, I like to do levels rather than everything all at one and all spread out. Right, like the in the city playthrough where I did the Warehouse of Doom that went all the way down to Bedrock, and every layer had like one specific purpose. That was really fun. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think I should do going forward. Or if there's any other games you'd like to see me play aside from this, because I do know that this game has kind of plateaued as we wait for more updates and more stuff. But if you have a specific challenge you would like me to see, you would like to see me do, there we go. Sorry, I'm if you can tell, I'm sounding a little under the weather. I'm all stuffed up. I'm hopefully clearing out something. And if my camera goes a little wonky, it's because I got the shakes. I got the shakes, man. I need another hit, doc. Alright, well, anyway. If there's some kind of challenge you'd like to see me do, maybe I can do in like a one-off. That would work too. But yeah, I'm really trying to scratch my brain to figure out what to do next. I got tons of build ideas, but it's stuff that, like, okay, once I build it, then it's like, alright, there it is. We're done. I built it. Challenge complete. Right? And obviously I'm going to build it for them to live in, so it's not going to be a concern there. A lot of thought and foresight goes into a lot of my designs. Some of them, though, I do completely wing. Like Valhalla. Valhalla was 100% wing it. I just kept adapting and growing, adapting and growing. That was just a full wing it. So, which that was a really fun playthrough. We had a blast doing that. It's definitely one of my most successful series as well. Now, the other thing that a lot of you have been asking is when are lives going to come back? So currently, my kids are in the middle of rugby season. That's the big thing we do here in Ohio in the spring, aside from lacrosse. But all my kids are playing rugby. So that is going down right now. That is on Sundays, so hopefully I can convince my wife to let me do some live streaming on Saturdays again. If not, I might do a week of late night live stream, or just like every night, Monday through Friday, just like, 2 or 3 hours. But I digress, because we are under attack from the philosophers of the natural order. It's time to go to battle. All right. And the dreaded raid has come. It was kind of inevitable because we keep messing with all of the local merchants. All right, let's get Benny Boy up in here. Yvette, let's get you up in here. All right. Flow Rider. Mr. Jeff. All right, and then Miss Lilith. And, Mr. Roderick. And then we will do the trick again where we will lock the doors. So this door and this door will need to be locked. Once we get all hands on deck, I will assign somebody to take care of that. That seemed to really help out with mitigating and causing them to not want to run out into the middle of combat. We got some traps down. We did get rid of our gigantic field of sticks. So that was the case. All right, Roderick. Undo you and prioritize locking door. All right, it is locked, so let's grab you back. We'll put you here. All right, where's Flo Ben? All right, Yvette's in here. Roderick, Jeff, where's Lilith? Where you at? Okay, there you are, girl. Ooh, I was gonna say, I hope you're not too far, because they're all gonna be coming from down here. All right, let's get you inside, mama. Alright, she is in. We will do that. We'll come here and we will prioritize locking. Alright. That'll also help with the animals not being stupid. Alright, and let's drop this one more so we can see the epic combat. Yeah, let's go this way. I don't want to get all those animals in the background. Alright, they're all downstairs, panicking, freaking out, sleeping in the cellar. This is a good wide shot right here. I think this will be... Oh, what do we got in here? No, we got infirmary beds. Okay. I was just curious. Ooh, and here comes our first victim. Our first meal, if you will. Henri. And he's snagged by a trap. Aldrich, Baldred. Yeah, some of these names, they're just moving too fast. I can't read them. Ooh, autosave, perfect. Come on, you fools. Funnel all in. Alright, Lee is just like, what the hell do I do, bruh? Like, come on in. Come on in, the water's fine. Right, they're all just crowded right here. Just imagine if we had all this as traps, right? They would just snap, 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 snap. It's definitely taking longer for them to come in. Ooh, here's the big boy, Clement. Looks like. Murderous thug with his battering ram. Oh, he is just walking right on in. Look at that. Pop, pop, pop. Come on. Come on. There he goes. Alright, Richard. Oh, come on. Come on, y'all. There we go. So there's a weird thing where the villagers, like, wait for an attack. Like, it's prioritized to certain people. I do find that odd. But we're going to go with the nice pace attack rather than trying to get tons and tons of kills. A nice addition to this would be to add archers up on the upper floor. You can window that in, put a roof over it as well. Then you have the little corridor of death, taking out the melee one at a time. Archers up on top raining down arrows. It's definitely something to do going forward with this design. Definitely might start using this corridor of death as a sort of entryway into the kingdom, right? The front gate, if you will. Ooh, and another one bites the dust. Alright, Seaward wants to try his luck. Ooh, but it was not enough. Ooh, Cameron, let's make a deal. Deal is you die. Alright, Aldrich, gonna use what last little bit he has for democracy, but denied. Gadaron brings the battering. I feel like there's some kind of rhyme to be made there. Godwin. Ba-boom. Alright, here comes Harry. Followed up by Vargo, our wolf. Get out of there. Baldred. His turn to die. Alright. And Baudry. Probably butchering that. Ooh, Clement. Another battering ram. Oh, took out the door. Oh, okay. That allowed for this. Onslaught. Interesting. They're just attacking willy-nilly in there. They all came running in for that door. Oh, he's attacking through the window. That was definitely a first. The reason was God has delivered us from our enemies. He became a devout restitutionist. All right, 23 sworn enemies died during the fight. Mr. Dahmer himself dealt the most blows to the foe, and Ben took that random little one-off hit. And we lost a door. All in all, though, complete victory. That is the way we like to do things around here. Oh, last minute little jab, and it missed. Alright, we will let them go on their way. So we'll come up here. Default this. Default that. Grab all of our villagers. Back down. Alright, go about your business, y'all. Bro is self-healing. Now we need to do the massive cleanup. The massive, massive cleanup. More and more bodies. Mr. Dahmer cannot keep up with the amount of bodies he's having to chop. It is just ridiculous. There are all of our hauling crew. Let's make sure everything is set to haul. Alright, perfect. We have a random dog along with our random cow. Interesting. But what do you know? Right out the gate. A perfect little raid. To showcase what we already knew, which is that we're awesome. And that everything is awesome. Oh, bro is just not... He's just not taking it well. Look at that. Limping off into the sunset. Their grueling, brutal defeat. The mist rises up from all the moistures released from the dead bodies. Or as our boy Legolas would say, a red sun rises, blood has been spilt. Alright, let's go ahead and speed this up. We'll get right back into things. Oh yeah, look at that. Just funneling all of that gear. All of that gear and all that stuff. Alright, still got some building to go do out here. What are the roofs on these? Okay, they haven't done the roofs yet. Alright, rough wine, and more rough wine. Definitely love a good old rough wine here in Covenstead. On our Heathen Cuisine playthrough, looking fantastic. Oh, we never remedied all this. Let's go ahead and just move these up. Alright, move that up. Same thing, we'll copy it there. And grab this bad boy and copy it right there. Alright, so that is to be done whenever possible. They're obviously going to go get some much needed sleep. Only to turn around and wake up immediately. Huh. Whose schedule is that? should be asleep until about 4-ish. Back to bed. I guess it was maybe just a quick little bite to eat, something to recuperate. I find myself doing that as well. Waking up about 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, and you're just like, I could really use something salty, something sweet, you know, whatever the mood arises. Especially if I've had a night of drinking. And you get those drunchies. We all love those drunchies. That's always been my vision if I ever opened up a food truck. I know I've probably said this before. But you create a food truck, you put it outside the bars, you call it drunchies, and you sell like the cheap, easy, quick stuff, like little $1 tacos, $1.50 hot dogs. Just quick, easy stuff. That way people don't have to pay too much. And you'll get a lot of your money off of quantity rather than... Well, I mean, you'll still have good quality. I mean, obviously don't be a complete cheapskate. But you'll just get straight volume. Yeah, I'm a firm believer that that would kill. Especially if you took it a step further and then you just did like 4 or 5 items with like tons of customization options, right? Like do a hot dog, but you can get it with chili, you can get it with like sauerkraut, you can get it with, you know, you want a Chicago dog, a New York dog, you want a Cali dog, like all the different things. You want a corn dog, right? Make some kind of like Texas dog where it's got like roast beef or, you know, prime rib or something. I don't know. It's definitely out there. Make a cheese dog. Ooh. Or I don't know, something inspired by south of the border, right? Some kind of like carne asada dog with like queso or... Oh man, my mouth is watering. This is not fair. I hate being sick. I can't eat all the things I love. Well, I can. I just don't taste them. Everything tastes like oatmeal right now. It's all bland. I hear either the falling of trees due to an axe or due to time. I heard the pow pow pow. I'm hoping she's out there chopping. I'll grab both of those. Oop, and a beautiful autosave, as always. Some more dead trees. I'm finding dead trees to be a lot more reliable in the sense that you don't get saplings. But then the other trees kind of spread and do that for you. You just have to, you know, keep it in check. Not burn through your wood so quickly. Like I have a very, very bad habit of doing. Alright, so all of this is out here because we apparently don't have any more room. That is deeply unfortunate. Alright, again I apologize if I'm taking these long pauses. What I'm actually doing is pausing my mic and hacking a lung out off to the side. But I think you guys didn't want to hear that. But I just love this game so much, I'm going to play anyway. I was thinking about starting a new one tonight. I had a little bit of an idea, but I figured we'll finish this off. Do one last little episode just to kind of round it all out. Especially now that we're kind of coming into an uptick out of the rebuild cycle. Everybody seems to be doing well. What do we need here? We need literally... Oh, excuse me, 24 limestone. Now we just need to find it. Probably down in there somewhere, or probably just not at all. Which, that's fine. Big old patch of clay down right here in the water. That's awesome. Alright, where's Mr. Jeffrey? We're going to have him prioritize production. We're going to start chopping up bodies. We're going to get this underway ASAP. Right, he picks one up, and then they drop one down in. Prioritize production. There you go. Grab another one. Then someone will run out here and grab another body to take down. Or an item. Right, doesn't necessarily have to be a body. There, drop all your meat. He's going to come out here and grab some bodies. So that's good. We're going to get this all chopped and cooked up. Yes, lots of micromanaging, as always. Oh, we definitely need to get that door put back in. That'll definitely help out. Oh, yeah, we'll let Jeff go back. Looks like he's getting a bite to eat or something right now. And that's okay. It's alright to be a little hungry. Just don't let it affect your performance. Right, we have to stay a solid cannibal tribe. Right, he went to sleep only just to literally get back up. Yeah, he's sleeping in a little bit. Alright, this lazy motherfucker. Come on, bro. Time to get to it. There you go, chopping up another one. And the amount of human meat. Right here. Raw human meat, 4,027. Wow, that is... I mean, for a cannibal tribe, that is just awesome. I find it kind of hilariously odd that as cannibals, we seem to stay much more well-fed and much more pleasant. Like, they like their meals, and they get the positive mood from eating the human meat. Right? Like, here, go to here. 5 times consumed cooked human flesh, plus 28. Like, ate an exquisite meal. Like, bro is just loving life right now because he ate another person. And that's why they are all just so super happy. That and the victory. We scored even more human meat for more meals for more mood boosts. But with normal food, it's just like, I ate some duck today. It's whatevs. I ate a little bit of goat. Meh. They keep bringing in deer. That's all I get is venison. Venison this, venison that. Yo, but when Tony died and we chopped him up. Amazing! Right? Like, that's totally how they're acting about it. Lots of thumbs ups. Lots of good times. Well, I'm hoping we can get maybe one more raid in here before we call it kaput. Or maybe at least another merchant caravan. We can see if the 6 of them have the grit to slaughter them, since now we lure them deep inside our territory. Then again, let's look at our region. Oh yeah, our influence is 100%. Almost everybody has some kind of red. Yep, hostile, 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 permanently hostile. Alright, they're neutral. I think these, there's another one. Yeah, they're neutral as well, but it's on the negative side of neutral. So we're definitely making a lasting impression, that's for sure. Alright, so as far as going forward, a couple little games that I did get my hands on, and I'm going to give you guys a little heads up. I did the Rise of Gun, which that video is already out. It's an apocalyptic gun store owner, so that's pretty fun. Go ahead and check that out. There's also the Age of Water, which is kind of that water world, so that's out as well. Go check that out. I also did a playthrough yesterday for a little game called Don't Die in the West. It's a top-down survival kind of builder-crafter Kind of like this, really, except for, you know, you only focus on one person and his skills and stuff rather than a whole group. But you can, it's free build. You can pretty much build any kind of stuff you want. You take over your dead uncle's ranch, and I'm not going to spoil anything after that, but it gets fun. It gets interesting. So I did a whole hour-long video on that. Check that out. Let me know if you guys want to see more of that. I know the Westerns always seem to do really, really well. Let's see. Oh, Against the Storm. I did pick that game up. So we can check that as well as Farthest Frontier. So I have both of those loaded up if you guys want to see some of that. I know there's been a few asks for Conan. So I might go ahead and... I own it. I just need to re-download it, you know, get it on my hard drive. And I definitely took it off to make space for other things. I want to say I took it off to make space for Pal World, which that game is hilarious. I still play that every once in a while. But the big game that I'm really getting back into, kind of on my personal side of things, aside from Helldivers, is Fallout 76. I'm a huge Fallout fan, and I love that they're making the show, and the show's coming out, and that it's kind of based on the world of the games, but it's a whole new area with a whole new vault, whole new characters. Right, I saw the trailer. I was excited to see the Brotherhood of Steel, excited to see the Yao Guai, right, the giant mutant bear. I'm curious to see how they incorporate, you know, Chinese communism and all that. They talk about the war. I know they showed a few shots of, like, the bombs being dropped on that fateful Halloween weekend. But yeah, I play all the Fallouts. I have 76 right now. I'm playing the crap out of it. Just grinded all my dailies right before this. Now that we have the new season. Huge fan of the Rip Daring concept that they're adding. Basically, Indiana Jones, if instead of hunting down magical items, he hunt down magical creatures, like cryptids to be exact, like Mothman and the Behemoth and the Flatwoods monster and the Grafton monster and all that. But yeah, definitely tons of stuff out there to nerd out about. I mean, I could go on and on and on. Fallout is a huge part of my life. I mean, even if you go into movies and you start talking about Star Wars, that's a huge thing as well. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I'm probably one of the few people that's actually looking forward to the Acolyte. I'm also probably one of the few people that didn't really mind the sequel trilogy. Obviously, there's things they could have done better. I'm not going to argue that. But all in all, I think really what it was is I'm a huge fan of Adam Driver. And bro brought it home. Like, Kylo Ren is a dope-ass character. Alright, now that it's gone a little ways and auto-saved and cycled through, let's check things out, see how everything's going. We got a little something down here. We just don't have any more room for creatures. Slowly starting to break items down, that's for sure. Alright, these are all up here burning around the clock. We got that room under control, got that one. This one's all built up. Nice. Okay, so now what I can do is take this, and we will copy straight over to here. And we will take this, and we will copy to here. And then take this bad boy and copy over to here. And then we will take the torches and copy over to here. And then to here. And then here and here. And then same thing over here. Might as well just do it while we have it. Right, there, there, and there. And then I'm just going to grab it from this one, so that way it's already rotated. We don't have to do anything special. And it will do it as is with the settings as well. Ooh, look at all the fishies down here. Let's get ourselves some fish. You know, I thought about putting like a ladder or something off this end, but then I realized, oh, yo, then the raiders would just come straight up our back door. That might not be too good. No, not too good at all. Right, let's go ahead and grab this bad boy. And we'll grab this one. This, if anything, this will just be more storage for a lot of these items. Oh, nope. There we go. We'll copy this bad boy. Boom. Boom. Swooping it on in. Getting around that tree. Boom and boom. That's definitely a fire hazard having that tree right there. It's a double tree. Ooh. But they're good trees and they look really cool. Blending all this in between the birch and the willow. Definitely looks really nice. Summer day 8, 1355. So it's been 2 years. So that's pretty cool. 1353, I believe, is when we start. So we're in year 2. It's pretty impressive. I'm pretty sure we made it. We made it into year 2 with the big group. Oh no, somebody can go back and check that. I know all you internet people like to do that. Which, speaking of internet people, I don't know how many of you went and witnessed the huge total eclipse that we just had. I got totality right over my house, so me and the kids were all out front and we watched it. It was fantastic, amazing. But the only thing that is slightly as good, if not just barely under, as far as comedic value, is going to the internet and listening to all of the videos, the rants, and everything about what a solar eclipse is, about how it works, about what it means, about what it's going to do to the world, about all the apocalyptic gloom and doom that's going to follow. That has me rolling. Like, some of that stuff, like, there was one guy who said it was literally a hole in space-time and that we were briefly glimpsing into another reality. There were a lot of people saying that it was all a government projection to cover up the flat earth conspiracy, right? They filmed all those guys on the moon, so now this is just another part of that to perpetuate the lie, blah, blah, blah. Feel free to let me know what you guys think in the comments. I mean, I'm not trying to start any kind of arguments or fights here. I think it's hilarious. I take what we call the Daily Show point of view on a lot of things, where I like to call both sides out on their bullshit. It's just when it comes to science, you know, science is clearly right. Like math is math. You know, like when that lady, I'm going to say it was in like Florida or something, the teacher had that freak out about math being racist. I was like, whoa. No. Like, oh, it's bounds within a subjective reality. I'm like, no. Stop right there. Like, if I have 2 cookies and I give you 2 more cookies, like, you're going to have 4 cookies. They don't magically propagate into 5 cookies. This isn't, like, exponential. Like, no. That's not how that works. Like, unless you got some of that Hogwarts magic going on, like, calm down. And nowhere did those cookies, like, start shouting out slurs. Like, that's not... Or the entire time you're writing out your mouth problem. 2 + 2 = 4. It didn't just start, you know, yelling derogatory things. That's not... No. I'm sorry. But anyway, I'll dial it back in. This is the final episode after all, so I've got to get it all off my chest. I haven't talked to you guys in a while. Right, we haven't had all the live specials for us to all vent together. That and going medieval kind of pulls it out of me, right? The rawness, the primal instinct, kill or be killed, the simplicity of crafting and farming and... I don't know, I guess that's why people get super toxic when they play Minecraft also, right? It's just so easy that you don't even have to think. You can just be mean. But man, our people are living quite the simple life. All this is in the process of being built up out here. Looks like this is almost done, if not done. Yeah, build another bed in right there. Got plenty of wood coming through. Actually, let's check our wood supply. What do we got? So what do we got for the wood? For the wood. We got 1,600 wood. All right, yeah, we're good. We are mint, as they say. Then we got a big pile of dirt here. We're using it to fill the island in. Got more rooms being created. Awesome. Tons of honey and wax being created. So we got to feed our little freebie candelabra that we got off of a merchant that we slaughtered. Good times. Alright, and research is taking a huge halt. Oh, excuse me, my voice cracked there a little bit. It's taking a huge halt. Just because we don't have a researcher. But that's fine. We got a good bit of technology. We got the stuff that matters. We got blacksmithing, we got steel, we got weapons and armors. I mean, we pretty much take what we want. So no argument here. And it's a beautiful rainy day, finally. Finally, some April showers to bring May flowers. What do you think? Oh, well, it's summer, so it's a July shower to cool you off before the even more intense heat that comes in August. I can't think of a rhyme for that. Somebody think of a rhyme for that. I'll drop that to you guys. Think of a rhyme about July to August, and about August being way hotter, and that's why they give you the little T's in July. Come up with a cool little rhyme, like April showers bring May flowers, you know, something like that. July rain leads to August pain. I don't know, something like that. I bet you guys can come up with some good ones. Right? It's kind of raining on and off. It's really weird. Let me get somebody in here to start building up some traps. How are we doing on iron? Come on. Where is it? That is dirt. Iron. Oh, we got like basically 400 pieces. I think the problem is that we don't have somebody skilled enough. Right? It requires a building skill of 30. So who's our main builder? Construction is 25. Alright, so he's almost there. He's almost there. He's gonna get there. Right, what's the issue though? Not enough resources. Are we out of wood? No, we got 1650 for wood. Benny boy. What are you doing? I guess because it's not a priority. I mean, each one takes 25 wood. Dang. That's a lot of wood. That's what she said. Another wonderful autosave. Alright, I think I'm going to give it the last 2 days of summer. If nothing happens there, then I think we'll call it. If something does happen, then cool, we'll get it on our way out. I think that should be a good point for us to call it kaput. Alright, we've had a good run. Had a good time. Can I put these in here? Well, I can, can't I? Turn this into a hospital? I very well could. The question is, how do I want to do it? Again, like this. Like that. That should work. It's gonna be our little hospital. Then when we get the thing that makes the stuff, we can put it up over here somewhere. Yeah, that works. I'll definitely give them something to do. Aside from reinforcing all this with brick. But I don't want to do that until after he's done building. Where are you, Benny boy? Oh, he's down below. Oh, he's probably building shelves and whatnot. Whoa! Whoa, you guys heard that. We zoomed in a little too close. They didn't appreciate it. Let's go ahead and mark these for deconstruction. Maybe this will help get us some wood out there. I believe we have a good bit of brick now. Let's see. Did I pass it? I think I passed it. Oh, yeah, right there. 435. Yeah, no, we're good. So we'll come up here. The brick. It only takes 5 a pop. So 435. So that's 20 for every 100, and it's at 400. So that's 80, and then 35 is 7. So 87. We can make 87 columns as it stands right now. All right, Benny boy. I'm going to break this down. And then once you do that, we'll prioritize this bad boy. And we'll do the same thing once we get this one in. And here he comes, carrying his 5 bricks. Oh yeah, looking smooth. I like it. Alright, let's grab this one and deconstruct. Let Benny boy come and do that. Alright, and then we'll throw one of those in right there. It's really hard to do with the stuff in the way. There we go. Now I'll prioritize that. I mean, this is really all that's left to do, honestly, is to just upgrade. Upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. And micromanage. I love micromanaging, honestly. It's kind of low-key fun. Getting to tell these AI bits what to do. I'm gonna go grab all that stuff. Come up and build it. Hey, Roderick and Yvette became friends due to a wonderful conversation. Alright, now we got that out of the way. We can get these ones done. Let's see if somebody comes and gets them immediately. Yep, there he goes and gets that one. There he goes and gets that one. Alright, so for this bad boy... Ooh, do we want to do some kind of curve? Ooh, that could be fun. Have it curve in? Or do we want to do a little Ajuda? Nah, let's go curve. Yeah, let's have it curve in. Oh yeah, that looks fun. And this one will have it be a little end cap. Like that. There we go. Nope, sorry, Betty boy. You gotta build these two end caps. You gotta get the brick look going. Oop, autosave. We'll get this one as well. Yeah, there, that looks real nice. Gives a little extra something, you know? A little something. Alright, then doing all of this, we'll have to go one at a time, because obviously as we open each one, it's going to expose. It's going to create all kinds of problems. Definitely don't want to do that. Right, don't need problems. But it's all looking nice. Alright, summer day 11, morning of. Oh, they're building away. Benny boy. Now what are you constructing? Ah, you're gonna go do some digging. There you go. Go ahead and fill all that in. Bro is just growing his skills. I thought it's a fun play. Kind of like how we did the idiot savants, where we made them all really slow, and XP was kind of tilted against us, right? The 25% hit against gaining, and then everybody moved like 30% slower and all that jazz. What if we did one where then we went the other way? We did a speed demon. Everyone worked like 120% harder. They gained XP hella fast, right? They just did everything like super sonic, and see how fast we could really crank things out. Maybe start with like a full 10-man, well, 10-person, sorry, there's men and women in these things. Let's start off with like a whole 10-person village and just grind mining materials and just go straight into building a giant fortress. See how fast we can get that all up and running. Right, and definitely go the route of having to research the technology. Yeah, don't pre-research stuff like we did here. I did that more so to expedite the building process, because I had a certain look in my mind that I wanted to accomplish, and I wanted to get it there properly without having to, for lack of a better phrase, half-ass it. But our little stilt village here among the trees definitely looks fantastic. I am a huge fan. I love it. I love the little overpass. I love that we bring the merchants in for a big old slaughter fest. I love that we have everything outdoors up on top. We have stuff down below. Everyone has their own little individual bungalow. Then it's all landlocked by this giant fortress that we defend from. Definitely say that this is very, very mint, very good design. I would highly recommend it. I've seen a few of you take some of my other designs and kind of tweak them and, you know, make your own little videos, whatever. And that makes me happy. I'm not one of those people that's going to be all like, hey, that was mine. Like, no, that was awesome. I've seen some videos where people did my island idea, right? Where I had my fool's island. And people were like, hey, let me terraform and build my own island, but, you know, without all the fools. And people are grinding through that and making good content. And that's awesome. I'm glad that I was able to inspire you to do something new, something fresh. Now, return the favor, huh? Give me something. Give me something I should do next. I'm kind of scratching my head here. I have a few good ideas, but some of them I kind of want to wait until certain things unlock, you know? The big thing is my keep on a mountain, right? Doing a giant, just squared off castle on top of a mountain. The big one that I'm waiting for on that is the prisoners, because I want to do like a dungeon and have a little dungeon hole. I think that would be really fun and really cool to do. So that idea I've got on the back burner waiting for when they do the prisoner system. The other thing is doing some kind of like tribal village again, but doing it when we're able to go out and do raids ourselves, right? And create just a mass of people that go and raid these villages. And it's interesting to see, or it will be interesting to see, that when we go and do our own raids, how the devs have set these villages to generate, right? These AI villages, if you will. What do they look like? What are they going to look like? What's their builds going to be? Are they going to be kind of cheeseball defense stuff like us? Or are they going to be more traditional? Or is it going to be more ground and pound where it's just going to be an open battle in the plains? Are we going to be able to build when we get into these areas, right? Because that's something that could be kind of fun, is invade this territory and then build like a little outpost. Because a lot of the tactics that we've used when we do these playthroughs are merely defensive, right? It'd be interesting to see how, if we're the aggressor, how that would play out. But I'm really curious to see how the devs come up with how those villages generate. Like, are they just going to be sporadic? Are they going to be inspired off of the builds that that they're watching all of us do, right? Are we going to go to some high-class village and they're going to have a little stilt layout like this with a corridor of death? Are they going to have a fortress built inside of a mountain where literally attacking it is suicide because we would get all of our forces decimated? And then what happens when everyone dies when you're the aggressor? Like, is that it? Is it game over? Everyone is dead? I've never actually experienced a full death. I've always had at least, I want to say at least two people, or no, at least one. Because when I did the Ronin series, I did a single survivor, and he was left over from a previous. So yeah, I've always gotten down to one before, but I've never had it be 100% death where then everybody was decimated. Right? How does that work? I might do that. I might purposely just do a grand hoorah. Maybe we'll do that with this. The next raid I get, you know what? Let's do that. Let's send everybody out into the wide open and just get slaughtered and see what happens when you lose 100% of your people. 100% of your villagers gone. What happens? Let's see. Let's do that. Here. You know what? We're in day 12. Hopefully we should get a raid here pretty soon. Let's see what happens. I'm down if you're down. Right? Final episode. Let's find out what happens. The big hoorah. The big hooray. The big huzzah. The big ooh-yah. Right? For liberty, for democracy, for cannibalism. Oh, excuse me. Just drinking some tea here to help with the throat. Yeah, my wife went and got me this, and it's not chamomile. It starts with a C, though. It's a different kind of tea. But it's got, like, orange and lemon and honey and stuff in it. And it comes in a jar as, like, a paste. And then you heat up your water, and then you take a spoonful of it and you add it in. And then it makes the tea. Like, you can see in the paste, like, the little tea leaves and stuff. Like, it's really weird. But it's specifically designed for, like, therapeutic sore throat, you know, that homeopathic stuff, whatever. You know, she shops in those sections. I mean, it had to work at some point, right? Our ancestors, that's how we got modern medicine. They figured out all the plants and stuff have qualities, and certain things, when they're mixed and mashed with other things, work and don't work. And plus, I really do like that a lot of Native Americans use tobacco and weed, straight up marijuana, for a lot of their stuff. Peyote, if you will. Right? Go on a spirit quest, or alleviate your pain, get rid of your glaucoma, help with your diabetes, cures cancer, gets rid of brain worms, like whatever. They're like, hey, just worst comes to worst, get high. Like, just do it. And what's funny is we're all coming back around to that now. I know for a period when my grandmother was fighting cancer, she went and get some edibles every once in a while because it helped her eat, keep some food in her, because she was just so nauseous, right? Like she had no appetite. But then getting high made her super hungry, and then she would turn into a teenager and down like McDonald's and Jack in a Box and Taco Bell all in one sitting, and I'd be like, Jeez, Grandma, like where are you putting it all? And then you find out, when it wears off, like 8 hours later, and she's hugging the porcelain god. And it's like, radiation sickness, got it. But at least it's not bile. At least she gets to retaste all that food again. I know some of you are probably all disgusted now. Alright, well, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. Autosave, perfect. I'm going to sit here and wait for the next raid. I'm not going to make you guys sit and wait with me. And we're going to do this last hurrah. We find out what happens when everybody dies. So we're going to send them all out into the open field of battle. One last hurrah. Let's see how the game reacts. So I'm going to go ahead and wait for that, and then I will jump over when it is time. So I'll see y'all in a minute. Alright, and here we go. Looks like the philosophers are back. They didn't like how badly we spanked them, so they're coming back. But like I said, this is going to be our last hurrah. We're going to get everybody out into the open field of battle, because I really want to know what happens when every single villager dies. So let's learn together. And wow, that looks like quite the force. 33 enemies. Alright, everybody. Here we go. Without further ado, it's time for our execution. We are finally done with our wicked, wicked ways. We're coming out here to face judgment once and for all. Or maybe prevail? Huh? Question mark? Who knows? Who knows what will happen? I mean, some of you guys probably know. Some of you guys are probably like, oh yeah, bro, it's this, this, this. Like, come on. I've never been there. I've never failed before. Imagine that. I've made some bad mistakes and had some setbacks, but I've never full-on failed. I mean, C's get degrees, right? So come on. Let's do it. Once and for all. Alright, Lilith, I want you up here. The vet. Get you there. We'll go stacked. Alright. Here we go. The final stand. We're going to stand out here like a bunch of morons. Waiting for Doom to show up. I mean, it's going to be a bloodbath, let's be honest. I mean, we all know pretty much what's going to happen here. Right? I'm just curious what happens if we all die, A. And B, how many of them are we going to take out with us? Oh, there it goes. Oh, we took out one. We took out two. Oh, they brought archers to the party. Oh, Jeff is dead. Oh, Yvette is dead. Lilith's dead. Roderick is dead. That was the bravest settlers. The most blows to the foe. Lilith took the most damage. We got defeated. Oh, that's interesting. Did it not... Does it not let us get wiped? Or is that what's about to happen? Hey, we took out one more. Are we going to pursue him? Nope, I think we're going to leave it at that. So while the enemy is retreating... I don't know why I'm marking all of this. There's There's really nothing left to do. Oh, there she goes. Ben here is probably going to end up passing out pretty soon. Flo will be the lone survivor. Maybe we'll make another Ronin series and we'll carry Flo over to that. We'll see what happens when she abandons this, decides to go and do something new. But anyway, that's going to bring this series to a close, right? A final hoorah. The game just wouldn't allow us to take a full death. That's interesting. But it's done. It's kaput, episode 10. Nice solid 10 episodes out of this series, right? Did another little cannibal playthrough, which was quite fun. Got the stilt village all built, which was also equally as fun. I had a blast. I hope you guys enjoyed all the content as well. So definitely go back and feel free to rewatch and let me know any additional thoughts, comments, whatever. And like I said before, let me know in the comment section what you'd like to see going forward as far as stuff with this game or any other games as well. But again, thanks guys so much for stopping by. As always, hit that like button, drop me a comment, let me know how I'm doing, how I'm not doing. And if you haven't already, smash that subscribe. Go ahead and head over to Instagram as well. You can follow me over there at Bears and Beans Gaming. I follow all gamers back. Keep yourself much needed in the know. And if you'd like to give some additional support, you can become a member over at Patreon. I got all that posted in the description as well. Get access to all kinds of behind-the-scenes content, as well as unedited footage and members-only specials. But guys, thank you so much for stopping by. You guys are definitely the heartbeat of this all. I couldn't be where I am if it wasn't for y'all. So thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are amazing, wonderful community. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one.